Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to do something a little fun. You're probably wondering, what are all these ingredients going to make today? I'm going to do armadillo eggs. If you've never heard of them, they're actually quite simple, but I'm just going to do it my way. So basically, you take a jalapeno, take the end off, core out the seeds, you fill it with like a cheese mixture, and then wrap it with ground beef, and then smoke them. So today, I'm going to fire roast them. I'm going to do my own cheese mixture. And I got ground beef and ground pork that I'm going to spice up. Got the cream cheese. I got some cold smoked cheddar that I did a couple weeks ago. Got some bacon. Unfortunately, I had to buy some because I didn't have any left. Got the jalapenos. I'm going to try these Roma tomatoes. I've never seen it done, but I'm going to do the same thing. Cut them, core out the middle, and stuff them and do them exactly the same way. So I hope it works. Got some cilantro. And let's get everything together. We're going to just take the ends off. If there were anything hotter, I would be wearing gloves. Let's see how this goes. We will just fast forward this part because you don't need to see me struggle. That was challenging. So I got these all cored as best I can. All the seeds out. Big pile there. So now we're going to do the tomatoes. And there again, I'm not going to bore you with all this fun part. Okay, the fun part's done. Got them all cored and emptied. And I gotta do the meat, add some salt and spices to that, bacon, nothing, and I also have to do the cheese mixture, which is going to be fun. I'm going to play with that a bit. But first, I'm actually going to take these guys outside to the fire. I've got the smoker going already, and I'm going to give these a little fire roasting. And I'm going to credit that to Brian. I was talking to him about this a little while ago, and he's like, fire roast them. I'm going to try it. Adds that whole other layer of flavor in there, and let's see how I do with this. That was fun. They're all nicely charred now. I'm going to just peel off any burnt. Make the cheese, stuff them, and let's go. Got everything peeled. This is a whole other step you really don't need to do. The fire roasting of them. But if I'm going to do the same thing as everybody else, I might as well not do it. So I'm going to take that extra step, fire roast them, give them that extra layer of flavor, and turn it up a little bit. Now onto the cheese. Spoon. We're going to take some of this cream cheese. It's a nice base for a cheese sauce here. Spices. And add a little bit of salt. Everything needs a little bit of salt. Some freshly ground pepper. So for some extra smokiness, I got some chipotle, which is actually a smoked jalapeno. So we're going to put a little bit in. Smoked paprika. A little bit of onion powder. I did make some roasted garlic the other day. Bag's being bad. So I'm going to throw some of that in too. Oh, it smells so good. I'm just going to give this a quick mix, and then we're going to grate in some of the cold smoked cheese. Now, if you haven't tried cold smoked cheese, I think you should at least once. It has such a unique flavor. Now we're going to just pipe that in there. And one of the easiest things and cheapest things to use is just a Ziploc bag. Fill it up, cut a corner, which I'll show you, and away you go. So basically we're just going to squeeze it down to the one corner. And what we're going to do, cut a little tip off. I will pick that up after. And we got it filled. Takes a little practice getting used to, you should be turning it. I'm out of practice, sorry. We got these all nicely filled now, and now I gotta just take the meat mixture, add some spices to that, wrap these guys up, and on the smoker. What I like to always do is weigh the meat, and that way I know how much salt I can put in, so I've weighed it out. I've just got over a kilo of meat there, so I'm adding 2% by volume, so I've got 1,100 grams there, so at 2%, it's like 22 grams. That way, it's never going to be too salty. Black pepper, I'm going to put a couple grams. Again, we're going to add some chipotle. I'm only going to add like max 2 grams. Yeah, 2 grams. There we go. A bit of onion powder. 3 grams of that. That way I know it's all weighed out. I'm not going to go crazy with anything and over spice it. Have a little mix. I'm going to pour that right onto our meat. Get in there with my hands, mix it up. I am going to add a little bit of cilantro to that, so hang on. This is one spice that a lot of people don't like. I'm just going to cut it up nice and fine, throw it in there. It just adds to the overall flavor. If it was just for me, I would add more. Boom. Just a little bit. Just enough to help round out the flavor. Now the messy part, get my hands in there and give it a good mix. Now to making these bad boys. I'm not going to weigh this out, I'm just going to do it by feel, by the size. I don't know if you can see, just take you. There you go, just form it nicely with your hands, that way you just want to compact it. And there you go, that's simple. I'm going to do the rest and then we're going to get them on finally. And now the fun part, we're going to wrap them with some bacon. Finally got that done. Oh, don't they look good? Those are the jalapenos. Those are tomatoes. And I just made a meatball. I had some extra meat left over and I stuffed it with some cheese. So, just playing around, seeing what I can come up with. And now they're going on the smoker. In the meantime, I've got these beautiful tomatoes and a couple onions. I figured, why not whip together my own barbecue sauce? Usually people use ketchup. I'm going to actually use tomatoes, dice them up, and cook it down that way. I just want to do it this way. I've got time. The armadillo eggs are on the smoker, so I figured, hey, take the time, make this, and when the time is right, when they're almost done, I'm going to brush this on and just let it set up. So let's get to it. First thing, sharp knife, and we're just going to dice up the onion. I'm actually going to blitz it up when it's in the pot, cooking with the little immersion blender because I want this stuff smooth, and take it from there. Okay, that's done. A little bit of olive oil in the pot, and get these guys going. I'm gonna get a little bit of color on them, and you can see here a bunch of spices and stuff. I'm going to let you know what we're using as well once they go in. And now, on to dicing the tomatoes. There we have it. I'm gonna just clean this stuff up. There's a lot of usable tomato in this, so I'm gonna cut that off too and use that. And then get it in the bowl. I mean, get it in the pot. Half a teaspoon smoked paprika, half a teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, teaspoon and a half, 1/4 of a cup of natural turbinado sugar. We're gonna do some Worcestershire sauce, between half a tablespoon and a tablespoon maybe, not too much. We're doing half a cup of apple cider vinegar. I'm also adding just a touch of sea salt. And I almost forgot I had some roasted garlic in the freezer, so I'm throwing a chunk of that in there too. So now we're gonna blitz it up. That's reducing really nice. We're almost there. The sauce is simmering away now. The barbecue sauce, I don't know how long it's going to take. Maybe half an hour. But we have time. I'm going to keep checking on it periodically and letting it get to the consistency I want, and then pull it off. In the meantime, let's go check the armadillo eggs. I'm excited to see them. Back, it's done. It's reduced nicely. You know what? One final. It's nice. You get sweet, a little bit of heat, a little bit of vinegar kicks in, a lot of pepper. Awesome. I gotta get another jar, but that's okay. There we have it. That easy. And once the armadillo eggs are done, we are going to, well, almost done, baste them with this, and then another few minutes in the smoker, and then eat them. Finally got it done. Today again, winter smoking challenging. So I'm not going to tilt it too much, but there we go. We got the tomatoes, we got the jalapenos. Let's cut them and see what we're gonna get. Cutting time. So let's do this. Take one of the bigger ones. I know. I need some room here. Ooh, look at that. I have to steal that. And this is the stuffed tomato. Woohoo! That looks great too. Okay, I'm gonna start with the jalapeno. I got nice and melty, all that cheese in the middle. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Mmm. Try the tomato. Mmm. Oh yeah, the barbecue sauce. You saw I made the barbecue sauce too. Put it on. Totally, for people that don't like spicy and jalapenos, use the tomato. That worked out really good. Wow, I'm very happy with how all these turned out. Not really meant to be a meal, but this is kind of like an appetizer you would do for some guests. You throw these on first, have them come out, you know, people can share them, taste them, and then wait till the main course comes out. I think they turned out awesome. I hope you had fun. I hope you guys actually go out and try this yourself and let me know what you think. Hope you learned something. And thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you feel like it. And till the next one, happy eating.